watching a master at work.
Ew, it's your girl Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. We here, we live. It's a gorgeous day. It's feeling nice. It's feeling nice. All right. Yeah. Period. Before we start our show, just a couple little shout outs, announcements, all that. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to Professor Knox. We had a beautiful event last Saturday here at Bravery Studios. We had Hidden Gems, not part 1, not part 2, but part 3.
Damn,
it was
son, where'd you find this?
At Bravery Studios. Stop. But it was a great, dope time, Professor Knox, trusting me to host your events, and I really feel part of the Hidden Gems family, and I just really loved seeing the crowd that third time and how much growth it has been. So it's very beautiful, and anybody that has been rocking with us from day one can, definitely co-sign on that growth. And it's very beautiful, new collabs, new networking. I feel like people have been making music together. I saw in this event people networking together. We had people, shout out to Star Bar coming through from Connecticut, and being a shorty rapping in that, it was very beautiful. So, everybody who came through showed love. It was very great. All the performers, shout out to, Action Figure, shout out to, Star Bar, shout out to Causey, shout out to SC Static, Decaf. It was dope, the logos, no more Ricky, the logos, get that right. It was dope. So definitely excited for part 4. Cannot wait for part 4. I feel like, what can we do now? I'm like, what's gonna happen now? But definitely shout out to Professor Knox, shout out to all the performers, and again, thank you for just allowing me to host another banger. Keep it spicy. All right. Other announcements that I want to talk about is this Thursday I will not be live. Your girl's going back to Puerto Rico. No, not a no. I need a break. For anybody who doesn't remember, I was supposed to go to Puerto Rico for my birthday on January 2nd, but the world was worlding, man. The day that was my flight was the day that everything got canceled because of Venezuela. So obviously, the world was worlding, so my trip got canceled. But it's okay because I am going back on Tuesday. So definitely, if you follow my Instagram, Queen of Spice, Queen0F Spice, definitely check that out. I'm going to be posting videos from Puerto Rico, but just know I will not be live this Thursday. Just saying. But I will be live the Thursday after that, and I do want to give some quick shout outs. We're going to have a lot of people coming through. We're actually going to have Manja Laganja. Anybody who doesn't know Manja Laganja, he is a cannabis chef. Shout out to Manja Laganja. And the reason why I'm bringing it together is because Manja Laganja actually chefed it up for my birthday dinner. So definitely hit him up. Manja Laganja, that's actually his Instagram name. Came through to my house, made a 3-course dinner for me and my friends. Came through, did his thing in the kitchen. Literally made steak, the mac and cheese, made a THC-infused tiramisu, because that's actually my favorite cake. The day I get married, it will be a tiramisu cake. Ew. Just saying, for anybody that loves me out there. But yeah, shout out to Manja Laganja. He's going to be the guest that I'm going to have coming back when I do come back on my show, for all my THC people, a.k.a. 420, because that shit is around the corner. All right. Also, another shout out to myself, because I am now 1 month and a week sober. Not that I had a problem, okay? Some people just do healthy things, dog. I haven't had alcohol, fast food, or soda, and I've been in the gym for 4 or 5 times a week. And your girl lost 11 pounds. Not on my butt, though. Not on my butt. Period. We coming in here. But what is it? Slim waist, fat ass, but I'm humble. 2026, you heard? All right. Enough about that. I'm actually going to introduce my extra special spicy guest today. Actually, was one of the performers we had. Actually, one of the performers we always had at Hidden Gems. Always being loyal, coming through with that energy. Shout out to SC Static.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. This is dope. I appreciate being here.
Yes, I love that you're here. So one thing that I do, what do you want me to call you? You want me to call you Static, SC Static? What do you prefer?
I don't mind any of those. Static's cool.
Static?
Yeah.
All right, Static.
I like Static.
All right, Static, I gotta ask you, because it's something that I ask everybody. What did Static eat for breakfast today?
Today for breakfast, I had a probiotic vanilla yogurt with a Nutri-Grain peanut butter Nutri-Grain bar like crumpled up inside of it.
Yo, this guy said.
And everyone that works with me knows I have that every day.
Wait, hold on. You gotta repeat that. What did you have again?
For whatever reason, I've been on like a probiotic yogurt kick because they're like only 60 cents a pop. You know what I mean? I'm a man on a budget.
Period.
I
We all
invest
gotta
a
save
lot
money.
in my music. Like all my money goes to my music, and anything that's left over, it goes to probiotic yogurt. So
Yo, I'm crying.
Then I got
sponsored by probiotic yogurt.
Yeah, why not? I love
Let's
that
go.
every day. And then the Nutri-Grain like or Nature Valley like granola bar, I'll like dunk the first one in, and then the second one I'll crumple up inside, and you know what I mean. Use it like granola.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
And an emergency packet, a vitamin C emergency packet in my water every day.
Yo, SC's like, I'm not dying.
Never get sick.
I'm not dying. I
Yeah.
never get sick. That's it.
Yo, I got witnesses. They
No
can vouch.
days off.
Nah.
You heard? Not even on my birthday.
Yeah, exactly. Emergency packet on my birthday.
I'm crying.
With the blunt.
I'm crying. I like that. I like that. It's always good to be healthy. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we only got one life to live, and I don't want to live that sick. So.
And there's a lot of good food for you that tastes good. It's not all like, it doesn't have to be torturous to take care of yourself. You know, like you're going to the gym. I see it. Like your skin looks good. You look like you're healthy. Like,
Wow, you heard that? Wow.
yeah. So I didn't know that, but then when you said it, I'm like, oh, you do look like you have a little bit more of like a glow.
Thank you.
So when you eat healthy and take care of yourself, that's cool now. Let's make that cool.
That part is definitely cool. I don't want to die. That's not cool. That's not cool. I'm just saying. Hey, thank you, Static, for your breakfast of the day. All right, we're going to go into your bio, though. So, you told me you started writing in 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your very first bar?
I remember the chorus to the song because like I had help with it. It was this, I don't know if I should shout him out or not.
Yeah, shout him out.
Man, Thomas Felino.
Hey, shout out to Thomas Felino.
We're 6th grade homeroom, and I didn't know what it
Yo,
meant.
what was the number? Homeroom what?
It was in my English class, but
Damn, y'all didn't have numbers? Like homeroom 111?
I don't remember the door number.
dang.
There was a door number, but I don't remember it that specific. It was Mrs. Bookie.
Yo, shout out to
Mrs.
Miss
Bookie.
Bookie's
Yeah.
class.
Where, you know, that people play hacky sack, whatever, and I was always rapping other people's lyrics because I could memorize other people's verses and rap them exactly the same. That's how I got started, imitating.
Okay.
And then I was like, I want to write my own stuff, man. I love this.
Okay.
And then he's like, you should do something like, I got a 6-pack smoke in hand. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I was like, all right, I got a 6-pack smoke in hand. Come on, pretty mama, do it again. We'll twist it up and back it down. Now
Damn,
shake
son,
that thing
where'd you
to the
find
ground.
this?
Way different than the style I do now. Like,
Yo, Miss
obviously.
Bookie was like
I don't think Miss
this
Bookie
is
heard
the
it.
background.
I kept it away from Miss Bookie.
I'm crying.
But yeah, I didn't know what a 6-pack was. I thought he meant like your abdomen, but like a 6-pack smoking hand. But
Yeah.
that was for some reason.
Yo, why he knew that? Why did he know
That's
that?
the real question. That's the real question.
Yo, what was his name?
Thomas Felino.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's like, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Thomas
I played
Felino.
basketball with him, and we played sports together. And
Hey.
like, he got to know my comedic side, so we were joking around a lot. And then I started rapping at that age, and like,
Okay.
I infused my sense of humor in my music, but I do also get very serious with my lyrics too. So I don't rap about 6-pack, smoking hand, and things like that as much.
So
I
let
do,
me-
except the smoking hand.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What was it about artists like Nas and Rakim that pulled you in?
Well, because they don't curse that much. They always have something to say, and they do conceptual records that have never been attempted before. I feel like, and then
Give an example.
all right, so Nas has the song Rewind, where he tells the whole song in reverse.
Yes.
And that was on my sister's iPod.
That was the one, right, where he talks about the Dutch and it's like cracking the Dutch.
The
I
Dutch
remember
goes
that
back
song.
into the cigar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. And then I Gave You Power, when he talks from the perspective of a gun. And then later I get into guys like Pharoah Monch, where they talk about.
What was that? Illmatic?
It Was Written.
It was written.
The second one.
Okay.
Yep. And DJ Premier on the beat.
Okay.
And then as far as Rakim, his breath control and the fact that he didn't curse and was positive and hard at the same time. And like, I got into him after Nas, but like Rakim is the God MC. And like, I don't know, he's intelligent as he is like deadly. And I just think that's really dope.
Hey.
And it's timeless. Like the older I get, I can revisit those records and still be inspired by them.
Word.
For sure.
Okay. So I feel like in your bio, you had a blend. It was a blend of music, but you also wrote a lot about being an athlete. There was a section on that.
Yeah, that was my first passion, was baseball. Yeah.
Yeah. So how did being an athlete shape your discipline in music?
I think I didn't realize it at the time because I despised it, but I had no.
Why did you despise it?
Because I didn't have much time to work on music ever, and I still feel that way.
Okay, practice. I got a kid, so I get that.
Yeah, and I was doing 3 sports at
I
one
get that.
time, and my dad was a guidance counselor, so they were on top of me academically. So I was in honors classes, not by choice.
Yeah. But that's good though.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It all made me prioritize that 3-hour window I had to work on music, and I made the most of that. And like
That's some Capricorn shit. That's some I'm a Capricorn, so I'm like, yeah, that's some Capricorn.
Okay, that's
shit.
how I compartmentalize my life.
It's time management.
Yeah. So that taught me how to make the most with the least. And like, I still use that 3-hour window after I get out of work today to like write a full song, edit a video. Like, I do a lot with a small amount of time. And because I wish I had more time, but like, I'm not financially able to provide myself that time. So I have to make use of that little amount. No excuses.
I also feel like structuring yourself that way creates a schedule for that time of creativity. Not that creativity can't come at you at different times of the day, but it allows you to preserve that creativity for that moment. Because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you think about the creativity all day, it almost like you could drain yourself a little bit. Yeah. But if you're preserving it for those 3 hours each day, it's like you almost consistently stay passionate.
And then you like train yourself to like.
That's almost how I do things too. I love podcasting. I mean, I would love to be filmed all day. I just want to say that. Anybody that wants to film me all day, I do want that. However, that doesn't require me to do work. But for something like this, where I have to figure out questions and things like that, I get what you're saying. You do have to dedicate a certain time of that day. But that's dope, though. So you were practicing, doing games, going to school, and then putting that time in for the music. Yeah. Okay. That's dope. Do you feel like your family supported you with doing the music?
I think right now they all are fully behind me. Okay. And, you know, they may be watching this, so I don't want to say, you know what I mean? But, like, it was definitely not what they expected of me to do. Like, hip-hop, I mean, I wasn't allowed to listen to rap, especially, like, if it was cursing and, like, it had a negative. Maybe that's why I wanted to, like, prove that hip-hop is, like, you don't have to curse and you could make songs about real-life stuff, because of my parents kind of, like, maybe saw it as, like, that's not real art. And, like, they never said those words, but, like, I felt that. Yeah. And then I had to kind of prove that hip-hop is powerful and important, and I have done that. And so I think that created, like, my style is, like, I can't be overly sexual, because that's not even me as a person. I don't like guys that are like that. I don't like, I grew up with 2 older sisters, too. We'll probably maybe get into that, but, like, I'm a different kind of voice in hip-hop, and they've made me, like, make it respectable with what I'm doing. So my time and what I'm saying means a lot to me.
You're being who you are.
Yeah.
You're you. You're genuine, you know? You're not being someone else. And that's dope. That's dope, you know?
Yeah, originality is very important in hip-hop to me.
What's your sweatshirt say?
House of Pain.
Okay.
Yes, another huge influence. I'm a huge Cypress Hill fan, Soul Assassins. I like smoking weed and getting into that
Are
funky
you
style.
Irish?
No.
Okay.
I'm Italian and Czechoslovakian.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Czechoslovakian.
I'm about to say, I did, coincidental, I did learn a random fact about Irish people today. You want to know my
Okay.
random fact?
What would that be? No.
It's actually pretty good. It was pretty good. I let 2 people know. I'm going to share it with y'all.
No,
'cause
I do
actually-
want to know it.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought you said no.
Yeah, my bad.
I was like, I thought you said no. My bad.
I don't know what the fact is. I do want to hear it.
I learned, and this is actually factual, guys. I actually thought it was dope. So true fact about Mina, I was actually going to be a history teacher, but when I was in college, I actually changed my major because I do feel like history is a little twisted. They be changing shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't meet me. But anyway, when I changed my profession, I always like research things. That's something that I do. I research a lot. I read a lot. So this is actually factual. So when you actually do talk to someone from Ireland, and I learned this when I went to Scotland, because I actually visited Scotland. I went there with my job.
Dope.
And when you speak to people there, there's actually was never a famine. You know how we learn about that in history? There's no such thing.
I did hear that was a myth.
No, it
But
is.
can you-
It actually, what it is that England had control over Ireland. And if they had control over Ireland, they controlled everything, all their trades, money, everything. So what happened, the potato part is true, but the truth is that England deprived the country of only eating the potatoes. So they took their meat, every vegetable, everything that they grew, they took to sell everywhere. And they only left them with potatoes. So yes, they were diseased, but not because of a famine, because they only had one specific thing to eat. And it gets better. Hold on, the story gets better. So, you know, relating it to music, there's actually a famous artist that sacrificed her performance. She's a bald-headed white lady. That's all I know. She's a bald-headed like female singer. She starts with an S. Jesus. Yes. Thank you, Marv. I was like, I don't want to mispronounce it. Thank you. Thank you, Decaf. Shout out to Decaf Black in the back. But she sacrificed her live performance, and one of her famous songs, she switched to lyrics to tell the story about Ireland.
Oh, wow.
And she told the story. She's like, there wasn't no famine. Look it up. There's no such thing. And the reason why Irish people have such a history of fighting is because they had to fight to survive. So that's
Fighting
the
Irish.
historic connection between them. So it's not that they had a famine. No. It's not that they were poor. They just had no choice. But even with just one potato, they survived as a country alone. So that's why they're known for fighting.
Right. Wow, I didn't know that.
So now when you hear that song, it means something like dun, 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 dun. That should actually mean something.
Right, yeah.
Crazy, right?
I won't hear that sing
Happy
now.
St. Patrick's Day.
And then you think about how many other things in history that we've been mistaught. So many things. So
All right. We're going back
a
to
whole
your
nother
bio. I kind of wanted to throw that in there. It was St. Patrick's Day. It just so happens that
Right.
you had the hoodie. So, all right. But going back to you, because this is your interview. You've dropped 15 albums. Which one means the most to you?
I never thought about that. Which one means the most?
Or if you could put a top 3. Because I know choosing one could be a little challenging.
Yeah, honestly, I approach all of them with my max effort. You know what I mean? I don't
Okay.
give one more attention than the other. But certain concepts I think are more maybe important than others. So I would say like my Scaring the Neighbors album couldn't be the top 3 just because it's like kind of really fun and funky like this style. But then I got an album called Far From Free, which a lot of people consider my best album. That's my second album. And there's something about the beats on there by Maddie Beats and the way I was going through like real life stuff that it came through in the music in a way that I don't think I could ever duplicate again. And I wouldn't want to because I was in a bad place. And that's where some real dope art comes from. So I think Far From Free has to be in there.
Okay.
My latest album, The Sesco Badalion, I feel like right now I'm going to put that in there.
Okay.
And maybe it'll stay in there. But it's 22 songs and Ramen Beats is a monster.
You were giving him, so I remember in the event, you were shouting him out. What country
Yeah.
was he from again?
He's initially
Vietnam?
He's in Vietnam right now.
I remember that. You
Yeah.
kept saying Vietnam, and
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
yeah,
shout him
to
out,
Vietnam.
dog.
Yeah, shout out to Ramen Beats, who's in Vietnam, but he's initially from Russia. Got out of there because of the war, because he wasn't able to pursue music, not only because they don't support that kind of sound that we do, over in Russia. Like they do more mainstream stuff that he's not interested in doing, and it's just not a place to
What's
live
his
right
name?
now. Ramen Beats.
Yo, Ramen Beats. You gotta come on the Mina Mendoza Show if you can.
I said,
Is he allowed?
If he comes to New York, he's got a place to stay. I told him that. But
Well, we could do this shit on Zoom. That should be dope.
Yeah, he's
Hell
allowed.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to you, Ramen Beats. Hit me up, Queen of Spice. Ow.
Yeah. I was at a Zoom call meeting with him before we dropped our album. I spoke to him.
Okay.
He would be great on the interview, and he's got a lot.
How'd you find him?
I don't know if he found me.
Oh, okay.
On the same way I found Kulia from Ukraine. I just found them both online. Those are like my two overseas go-to guys that I do full-length projects with.
Love
Shout out
that.
to Kulia as well, who's in Ukraine, and I don't even want to put his business out there right now, but it is not good over there for my man and for any of them. And it's weird that I connected with him before like the war even started, maybe, or it got like really bad. But like now we have music about that, and like I don't know, like being connected with people like that, that's gonna change the kind of music I make too. So
Absolutely.
but yeah, Ramen Beats put out the latest one. He went to Russia, moved to Thailand, and now is in Vietnam.
That's
Within the
sick.
past 3 years, like made that move. We're living with
And
his
he was
girl.
part of your second most favorite album.
I would say it's
And
in
this
the
is the
top
most
3.
recent.
Yeah, the most
Okay.
recent one. And then if I had to put a third, I would say maybe because of the times we're in right now, it would either be The Antithesis, produced by Funky Records. He's also overseas in the UK somewhere, I believe. And then Monetary Minds, which is kind of very political in a sense and like Immortal Technique kind of style, super underground. It's produced by Supreme the Almighty. That could arguably be in there too. It's hard. I love all my
Okay,
albums.
okay.
But
So I guess
Yeah.
each one is special.
yeah, they're all different too. Like I have like I feel like 7 to 10 different styles, and like each album kind of focuses in on one or two.
Okay.
But Sesquipedalian may have like all 7.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna get funny. Be honest. What's worse? Forgetting your lyrics or tripping on stage?
Well, I'll be honest with you.
You tripped on stage.
People that
No,
know,
let me stop.
no, I don't really forget my lyrics that much. Like,
Okay.
so that would really upset me if I did.
Would you improv though?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I've been able to freestyle better recently, so
Yeah,
I would say
yeah.
tripping on stage then, because like that's humiliating and you can't undo it.
Would
Like
you
I could
keep
freestyle my
going?
way out of forgetting lyrics. I can't freestyle my way out of tripping unless I turned it into a dance, which I'm not gonna do, and it's gonna look bad.
You better hope Decaf grabs the microphone. Be like, yo,
Yeah.
just throw it. Decaf
I've definitely
better
done
be-
it before too. Like
It's
I've
yo,
taken
this is
missteps.
part of the act.
I've taken missteps, and I stepped on the wire, unplugged the mic while I'm rapping. Stepped on,
You
you know
gotta
what I
keep
mean?
it going though.
So it happens, and it's going to continue to happen. But tripping and making a fool of yourself on stage, I'm more afraid of than forgetting lyrics. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
If your life was a mixtape, what would it be called?
Ooh, that's a dope question. Show up and be ready.
Show up and be ready.
That for every reason that came to my head, that would be my advice to anybody if that's trying to pursue this. But that would be the mixtape because that's the grind, you know.
Hey, I love
Show
that.
up and be ready.
All right, let's go back to the bio. All right. Why did boom bap specifically become your sound? Because there's so many styles of rap, hip hop,
Yeah.
whatever you want to put yourself in. There are very different styles. So it's just like,
Yeah.
I guess in this style, what specifically made you choose this style? I'm also curious, did you always start off with this style? Did you ever switch styles? I want to know.
Okay. Yeah, I never switched my style.
Okay.
And I feel like boom bap is innate in me.
Okay.
Like I swear, like when I was a very young child and I heard Big Daddy Kane raw, dude, it's just like, what the is this? And like I'm sneaking to listen to it because I'm not allowed to listen to rap. So
Yeah.
I'm sneaking in my parents' room, and they had like the channels like in the 300s on IO remotes for music, and they
Oh,
had
you
like
had money. I was like, you have money. I was like,
well, my mom's a teacher, my dad's a guidance counselor. Like we never
Yeah,
lacked.
yeah.
I'm fortunate in that way.
no,
but,
it's good.
I thought IO remotes were. I mean, I'm born in '91.
No, you had the 300 channels. I think
Oh,
those
okay.
were the channels you had to pay extra for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I had those channels.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure there was like a certain top, because it's like you had the MTV packages. There was like a whole bunch. I don't know. That's how I remember.
I mean, I was so young.
Yeah.
So I took it for granted. But like, I went to the old school hip hop one, and they played EPMD, like So What You Saying, and Big Daddy Kane Raw, and like, I just wrote those down. EPMD, Big Daddy Kane, and like that sound just grabbed me, and I never looked back. I don't even listen to modern rap that much. Like, and I even didn't in high school. Like, I stopped listening to, not to knock anybody, but everyone was into Lil Wayne. I was into Gang Starr. Like, that's not common for someone born in 91 from where I'm from. And it just, I got into KRS-One, I got into Naughty by Nature and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And it's always boom bap. Like, I love it. It's never going anywhere.
Yeah.
I love it.
KRS-One, he's definitely up there. I had the chance of interviewing him about like back in 2021. I think it was back in Newark. There was like an event called 24 Hours of Peace. They still have it to this day.
Was it at the Temple of Hip Hop or no?
No, it was on Main Street. Like it was like one of the main streets in Newark. They have it outside. It's for 3 days, the event, and they have it every year. Like think around June or September, but it was around 2020. And when I first started podcasting, I started off with a Squad Rebel Radio, that's still there in Newark. Shout out to Zay. But he, is very connected in the hip hop world, and he is the son of, Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah, he's his son. So, one of them, the Rapper's Delight. Yeah, Rapper's Delight. So like, that's his son. So like his connections with that, like I remember he was like, "You're gonna interview KRS-One." I was like,
"Oh wow."
Okay. Baby asked Mina 5 years ago.
That's a moment.
So he was so kind. I still gotta, I know Zay still got that media, and I always remember that day. I was, thank you, Zay. I always remember that day. That definitely, KRS-One is definitely a dope, very kind human being. Like, I was very surprised that he was so open to talk to me.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
he was just like, let's do it. And I was like, dang, that's dope.
I've watched people meet him just within 10 seconds, and he's, like, signing their book, like, with and just, like, very having a conversation, take a picture with him. I've met him so many times, and he's always doing that. Yeah. He's like really in touch with the people, and that's dope. You had that opportunity. I've seen other people that have been blessed that way too, and I think he does that on a daily basis.
Yeah, and that's how you should be. You wanna be humble. You wanna be approachable. Oh yeah. I say it all the time. I even said it in the show. I know a lot of people strive to be exclusive, but does it really gotta be exclusive? What's wrong with being inclusive? If you're inclusive, that's community. You know what I mean?
That's hip hop, yeah.
Period. All right, let's go back. And I guess, love, let me ask you this. What does real hip hop mean to you personally?
Okay, so I would say, since we're just talking about KRS-One, I'm a student.
I mean, for you. Like, for you, yeah.
Well, it's developed over time, but it's like, it's more than just rapping. Yeah. It's like self-expression or self-creation. I'm SC for self-create. So if I were to simplify it, it's like self-creating. You're taking nothing and turning it into something. And I feel like I could take the worst scenario or situation and turn it into something positive and beneficial and useful because of hip-hop. And I think hip-hop is like a universal language that I have fans that don't understand English. Like, it's not just bound to one region. It's a universal language of peace, love, unity, and safely having fun. I mean,
period.
Yeah, and like it's a way of life. It's not like I am hip hop. I don't just rap. Like I am hip hop.
Okay.
Like every conversation I have with people that aren't hip hop, even like I am representing hip hop to them.
I love
and
that.
Like you can't be racist. You can't judge people based on things that are out of their control. Yeah. Like that's all part of hip hop to me. And I've always stood on those morals before I knew what hip hop was and that I belonged to it or that I am hip hop. So like that, all those morals and like not compromising those morals is hip hop to me.
So let me ask you this. If someone is hearing you for the first time, what song do you feel like they should start off with?
That's tough. That's like picking my favorite album. Shit, man. Sorry.
It's okay.
To just pick one is so tough.
Well, to start off. Not to pick one, to start off.
Okay. I mean, for whatever reason, the one that's popping out is this mixtape song I did called "I'm a Monster."
Okay.
And it's a good starting point because it just like proves I can rap, but it doesn't accurately represent me right now. So I don't know if I'd pick that right now. It's really tough to pick.
And we could go back to it. We could go back to it.
I got too many songs.
It's okay.
It's like trying to pick a set. Like I hit Professor Knox, I had to adjust it because
Yeah.
I'm trying to condense like a lifetime of work into 12 minutes. It's hard. But right now, I would say if you want to know what SC Static is about in the current moment, maybe Maneuver Through the Madness. That's popping out at me. Maneuver Through the Madness is off my latest album, Universal Stick Up, produced by Kulia from Ukraine. And it's kind of like, it's very vulnerable. It's boom bap. It has a spiritual element to it. And I'm getting lyrical, but not overly lyrical.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know if that's like the best song to start with, but I'll pick that for now.
Okay. I love it. I love it. Aight. So what's next for SC Static?
There's a lot in the works. I have like so many albums already wrote that I'm trying to like catch up on. So if you see like how is he putting out all this music, it's like because I'm playing catch up. Like a lot of stuff you hear is old by the time you hear it. So next, I'm working on a project with Decaf Black, a duo album called Black Static, which is going to be really dope. We got 21 songs already written. We're in the middle of recording it.
He's going crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be dope. It's going to be super entertaining. Like you saw the one track we did. There's like dialogue in it. It's theatrical. It's boom bap. Like we said, we're not wavering from that. But before that, I got a Static Shock album, my next solo album, produced by Jesse Castro, who's a guitar-based producer. Like
that's cool.
He makes rap, like hip hop beats, but he comes from the background of playing the guitar. He plays every instrument and he can sing too. And he's from Westtown. I actually recorded with him in high school. First studio I ever went in was with him. And these songs are like 10 years old. I recorded some of them. They never came to fruition. So I'm re-recording them and putting them out now.
So how'd you meet Decaf Black?
Okay.
I want to know that story.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it was at the Sound Asylum in Middletown. I'm doing a show with Dry Cereal at the time, which is a duo group I was in. That's an extension of the Cypher Junkies, who are all from Warwick. Kind of took me under their wing back in the day. And we did a show at the Sound Asylum. He's there with Supreme the Almighty, who I mentioned. He ended up producing my Monetary Minds album. But the Sound Asylum was the spot in Middletown to be, especially for boom bap, underground hip hop on the local scene for sure. Shout out to Alpha Faction, DJ NUT. So many names came through there and held down, like Sonny Francis, and a bunch of other people. Dark Side I met there as well. And Three's Company came from that as well. So I met Decaf there.
Shout
Supreme
out to Dark Side.
So that's 3 albums I'm a part of came from that spot. Yeah, shout out to Dark Side. And Three's Company, Death Comes in Three's album came out last year. But I met Dark Side, same place I met Decaf. And he had some funky beats. He had this like Wu-Tang, Method Man, like paying homage to Method Man on the song. And I'm like, I love this. Is the same boom bap stuff I love. Like other people are doing this. And he lived close by to me. He lives like 5 minutes from where I grew up, from my parents' house. And like we ended up staying in touch ever since. We've done so much work together in videos. He's always the man that captures the moment. I always told him, man, if you weren't there, I wouldn't have any evidence. Like I performed I had some cool opportunities in the past couple of years, and like he's captured them, and I've been able to turn them into music videos. And so,
yo, Marv, where's that soft sound? Ding, ding, ding. I don't know. I wish I knew the name of it.
But yo, Decaf, the thing we do too is like I'll set up a song for him, or he'll set one up for me with the gaps that we fill in for each other. Like I could throw him any concept, and like I feel like Mr. Pigs too can do this too. Like they'll just fill in the blanks and we got a complete song, and they'll like just, I don't have to explain anything. They just understand the vision.
It's just like, I guess, very in sync.
We got that chemistry has always been there. And it always makes me like, brings out, I think, the best in me
like
too.
Synergy?
Yeah,
like
there's something there, that Black Static, that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, Black Static, man, that's the thing.
Shout out to Decaf Black. We got to do an interview with Decaf Black. I want to know everything about you too. Just saying. All right, let's get funny. All right. I'm going to go back to that one. I'm going to ask you another question first. All right. What's your go-to? Well, actually, no. I'm going to save that one too. All right. If you weren't doing music, what do you think you would be doing?
Oh man, that's tough.
That's suspicious.
I never thought about it because I've always been all in for this.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my fault in a way. I don't have like a backup.
Okay.
Like,
This is it.
especially at this point, like,
Yeah.
I am scraping by.
Okay.
Like, I talk to TCAF all the time, man. Like, I'm so fully invested in my music. If I didn't do music, though, I did enjoy substitute teaching in a way because you get to, like, impact people every day. And at least with me, if I had the permission to really talk to kids the way I want to
Yeah.
and tell them what their teachers aren't going to say, not just about history, but just about other things, I was doing that. And, like, I run into those kids in Monroe because I taught in Monroe. And, like, I impacted them in a way where I'm like, I want to do more of that.
Yeah.
So something working with the youth where you can, like, reach them in a way that a lot of adults are just going to lie to their face and tell them
That's
they have to
dope.
accept this. And I'm like, nah, don't accept that. Be who you are and fight for what you want because it's not going to be offered to you. I tell them that all the time.
That's
So,
right.
like, it's the hard truth, man. I want to tell the kids the hard truth that no one's going to tell them.
I like that. I like
yeah,
that.
whatever that job is.
Okay, whatever job that is. Okay. I mean, it's giving guidance counselor.
That's what my dad
It's giving
is.
your dad.
That's what my
I was
dad
like,
is, yo. That's what my dad
The
is.
guidance counselor junior. I'm just saying. I'm like, low-key, I'm like, wait a second. Didn't he just mention something like this?
That's weird.
I think that's dope. I mean, that's the job
Imagine
of
that-
a guidance counselor, a
Yeah.
good guidance counselor. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's their job. Is there to, like, tap into that mental health in a positive way because school can be stressful. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's what
kids
they're
are going
there
through
for.
some shit, man. I mean,
Oh yeah, the whole world is going through
yeah,
some shit.
exactly. But that's
Alright.
funny you made that connection. Cool.
Let me ask you this, love. What has been your proudest moment so far?
Ooh. I mean, I used to say last year that performing in front of KRS-One was that moment. And maybe it still is because it like just reassured me of what I kind of already knew about myself, which is that I am hip hop, I'm boom bap, and like I have something worthy of saying through my music, and that all this hard work and this calling, I feel like I have a calling. Like I'm not doing this for nothing, and to get it. I don't want to get into like what he's told me like the couple days after it, but let's just say that it like I've written a lot since, and I'm not gonna stop. Like,
Okay.
yo, I'm crazy.
Okay.
I am insane. Like, I have
Okay.
more rhymes written than probably anyone on the earth right now.
Have you ever written
Not
a bar and
kidding.
forgot about it?
Yeah,
How does that feel?
terrible.
Oh my God. It's like, I
the
have
worst
the
thing
power.
ever. It's
like,
honestly, that's
God.
one of the worst things ever, especially because one good bar you
Yeah.
can build a whole song
Yeah.
around, and like the one bar
I'm not
that,
even a
whoa.
rapper, and I'm like, yeah.
So the note section on the phone is the only lyrics I type are in the note section in my phone, and that's just for the ideas. Everything
Yeah,
else
yeah,
is
yeah,
pen
yeah.
and paper for
Okay.
me. But forgetting an idea is the worst. But if it's, they say a great idea, you don't even have to write down, and it's going to come back to you. But then they also say every idea has already been thought of, so you're just borrowing from something that's already been. So
tell you.
I try to keep a humble mindset where it's like, all right, maybe I'm not even the originator of what I'm doing here, but like I'm doing something that like I feel like I'm meant to do, and even if it's borrowing from wherever I'm taking it from, but like I'm still trying to figure out what it is I am doing and why I do it.
I mean, music, one of the biggest hits are written like that, actually. Like, sometimes it comes to them in pieces in their lives. And I'm going to
Yeah.
use an example, an artist, not a rapper, but a well-known artist. One of my favorite artists is Selena.
I remember watching that movie like crazy with my
I
sister.
love
yeah.
Selena. Her hustle is untouched. She grew up on that bus, no heat, no cooling. That whole family had them trained. That father was very smart with his kids and how he raised that business. But going back to the point, one of their biggest hits was a song called Como la Flor, which I love to sing to this day. Como la Flor took 6 years to write because it was coming in pieces, and that's one of the biggest stories about Selena.
wow.
Because her brother AB, who's the dad helped like educate and train as one of the biggest producers in cumbia now, like he kept just getting these, when they were starting, he just kept getting, first it came to him like in a beat. He was like, "Da-na-na-na," like that, and like every year he kept building it. And then one year it hit, and that came Como La Flor. But Como La Flor was their biggest hit, and actually what put them into the mainstream of Tejano music, actually what got them their Grammy. And it took 6 years to get there.
That's crazy. I had no idea about that story.
I'm big on like history and facts. Like it doesn't even have to be like history of school. Like to me, it's just like when I learn about a person, I'm like, yo, I gotta like learn everything. So she's definitely one person. Like it's just not her music. It's like how her family raised the music. Yes. It's a pretty good story. And she wasn't Spanish speaking. They taught her how to speak Spanish. She didn't know how to speak Spanish.
Really?
At all. She was true Texan, just
wow.
Mexican-American. She knew how to sing in Spanish because her father trained her. She did not know how to speak in Spanish at all. She had to teach herself when she was like 15. Wow. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. The more you know.
Never
and it
took
just
6
shows,
years
like, you
for a
never
song.
knew. Like, and it took 6 years to make that song. You know what I mean? So it just shows, like, you know, maybe it's not to come to you in that moment. Maybe it's just a beat and it's something bigger. You know what I mean?
You're not in full control.
Yeah. So I say even those moments, I don't think you should let go of them. They'll come back. They'll come back. So let me ask you this. How do you stay authentic in a trend-driven industry? Especially because you mentioned in the beginning, you were like, when everybody was listening to Lil Wayne, I was listening to Gang Starr, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep yourself trending, though, in a world that's trending with something else?
Well, I feel like I'm not trending because I choose to not do any of that stuff. But like
Well, how do you find more of your community?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
But I just personally don't buy albums that I don't fully love.
Okay.
I only support what I genuinely fully love. And so I only want to make that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, regardless of how popular or not popular it is, like, I've always been a fan of not just the underdog, but just people that are underrated and underappreciated. There's so many hip hop like lyricists and producers that are just like, why don't they get their fair share? Why don't they get their dues that they deserve? And this guy's getting all of it.
Yeah.
And like, I just never bought into the hype. Don't believe the hype. I never believed the hype.
Okay.
I really didn't. Like, I don't know why. I could just feel authenticity. And I'm not trying to knock. I just think Jay-Z compared to Nas is a big difference to me.
Yeah.
I think Nas is way more authentic. I just think Jay-Z is way more about the business. Nas is a businessman too. But like, I'm a Cormega fan. Like, Cormega's not going to sell nearly as much as Jay-Z, but I'm going to listen to Cormega and buy his albums.
Yeah.
Like, and I just always been that guy as a fan, and I never wanted to abandon the fan within me when I made music. For those people that love what I do, like, you don't got to worry about me switching up on you. Plus, I've been asked to do that, and like, just the thought of conforming my style and doing something that I don't want to do, even if I was successful with it, if I had to perform that every day on stage and it's not really me, that's just another job at that point that I hate showing up to do. And I don't want that. I don't want this to ever become that.
Let me ask you this. What's a song in any of your playlists that's not yours that people be surprised that you listen to? Let's get vulnerable.
Okay. Christina Aguilera.
Which song?
Well, Ain't No Other Man is produced by DJ Premier, but there's 3 other DJ Premier joints on that record. One of them's like Still Dirty or something like that.
Okay.
It's got like, it's a DJ Premier
Well,
beat.
Method Man was on that song.
Redman, I think.
Redman was on that
exactly.
song. Yes,
like
you're
stuff
right.
like that. Because I grew up with sisters that would listen to that.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, I like this. Also, Alicia Keys, like,
Oh, Alicia Keys is fire.
like Fallen, Unthinkable. Like, I love Alicia Keys. I love a good singer, like a real soulful singer.
Yeah.
But I would say people wouldn't expect me to be a Christina Aguilera fan or Alicia Keys, and I am.
Christina Aguilera can sing.
Yeah.
She can sing.
Yeah,
She can
and
definitely sing.
And she got like, seems like a knowledge of music and where it comes from and how to like make music that's not trending right now, but like still stay true to the classics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also like my dad with his movie taste and my parents, they were like movie buffs, and the way they look at movies is the way I look at music. I feel like, you know, you respect the craft and you look at the credits of who's working on it.
Do you feel like you learned music as well through their movies?
Yes, in a little bit of a way. Just like the soundtracks to like Lord of the Rings and like Gladiator and like Braveheart, like some of that music is so powerful, and without that, the movie's not probably gonna hit the same.
I've never listened. I mean, I've seen Gladiator, but I'm trying to think what was their song in the background.
Maybe I'm mistaken with that, and it's not maybe I meant Braveheart and said Gladiator, but I'm sure there's music in Gladiator that's
like, you
moving.
know what?
I would say
Movie
Lord
has
of the
a
Rings,
fire soundtrack. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump
Okay.
has a fire soundtrack.
And
That is like eras of music in there.
Right.
They have everything from Jimi Hendrix to Bob Dylan to Jesus. Like if I think that's that movie, the way it hits history and the way they just hodgepodged a whole bunch of musics together. I think
Right.
movies are really great. Even like when you look at even mafia movies, like those
Oh, for
songs are
sure. Oh,
iconic.
man,
like you
yeah.
watch Goodfellas, when I hear ding ding, like any type of piano, I'm like someone's gonna die. I'm like someone's gonna die.
It sets the tone, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah. I would say The Godfather, like when my dad showed me that when I was really young, like that was super influential on me for sure. And like Usual Suspects, we're getting away from the music, but like
What was that with
storylines.
Pinky, where the robbers were colors or something?
Oh, that's Reservoir Dogs, I think,
Oh,
right?
yes. That
Yeah,
was
that shit's
Reservoir
dope.
Dogs. That was such a
That's a
good
good one.
movie. They
Yeah.
need to make movies like that again,
Yeah.
bro. They don't make movies
That's
like that again.
Tarantino, man. He's out there, bro. There's only one of him. And that's
Okay.
another thing, right? Like a Tarantino movie, like you can't compare that to other directors. Like I try to like support artists that are like that. Like, wow, that's so original. No one's done that before. Like I'm supporting that. That's really
Okay.
original. And they took a chance. I like artists that take chances on their art and they don't do what's proven to sell,
Okay.
you know?
All right,
Yeah.
because I've been forgetting this card. All right. Also, shout out to the check-in. Shout out to Marv. Shout out to Decaf Black. Yo, shout out to Victor. Hey, shout out to you, Victor. Checking in, always showing
Victor,
love.
who's always showing up. Yeah, shout out to Victor, man. Yo, we
Yeah.
got a song with him, me and Decaf.
That's what I'm saying. This is hidden gems, baby.
Oh yeah, I got a
Collaborations.
song with Scatterbrains because of Hidden
Yo,
Gems.
shout out to Scatterbrain,
We're gonna
bro.
work on some other stuff. Like I'm gonna work with was it Mock? The city is Mock.
Mock
Or,
is
yeah,
dope,
yeah, he's
too.
dope. Like a lot of talent
Everybody
in the room,
just
man.
comes together and shit. Yo,
Professor
Scatterbrain's
Knox.
cool as hell. Scatterbrain, I met him outside. I think Hidden Gems 2.
Yeah.
Told me his whole life story. I was like, yo, I gotta get you on the show.
Oh yeah, from the west, from the West Coast,
He
right?
was
Yeah.
cool. He was cool. He was cool.
Hell yeah.
All right, before I forget, I'm gonna give you this card, okay? We're gonna pretend this is like an American Express platinum card. You will not owe anything on this, okay? But there is some rules, mister. You had 24 hours, so you will not owe anything. You could buy whatever you want. I don't care. However, you have to be a little strategic because if they're going to take an airplane that's going to take you 6 hours to get there, you have to also consider the 6 hours back, which is 12 hours
Of your
of the
24.
24 hours.
Okay.
That's where it's like the rules.
Yeah.
Also, the minute it goes a second over 11:59 p.m., it's gone, like Cinderella. So I'm going to give this to you, and I want you to get creative as possible. What
And
would
now, our feature presentation.
SC Static do with the Mina Mendoza card?
I would be so grateful if I had this.
Yo, you said that shit and I believed you? Yo, I need to make that shit into a clip, dog.
Because it's
Yeah,
true.
shit made my day.
I'm an authentic person. I mean
Yes.
that. Yo, all right, first and foremost, I'm getting a car.
Okay.
I'm getting a car.
Yes.
That drives unlimited mileage. Like I can
What's
go
that?
anywhere. Like there's no mile warranty. Like when you lease a
I'm
car
like,
and you
they
can
make
only.
a car like that?
But like I'm getting a car that I can drive like as many miles and it's not gonna break down. Like it's in good condition. It's a
Okay.
maybe Toyota made something solid.
Okay.
So a practical car that can drive me to any gig, any opportunity that pops up, and I don't got to worry about am I gonna make it there. Then, my question is, can I withdraw money? Like
No.
Okay. So I would try to work out a deal with my audio engineer and be like, can I pay you for like the next 10
Yeah.
years
Like that you could do.
of like studio time?
Yeah.
And just pay him so I can record all these albums I wrote. So car, him, and then maybe like infinite blunt wraps
Okay.
and pens, notebooks. I think I'd be content with that, but I'll go for food.
No house?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm like, where are you going to
No,
sleep?
I'm so confident in my music that I would prioritize that first. But if I had time in my day, yeah, a better place to live that's paid off and I don't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
But also practical, like minimum expenses. Like I'm a minimalist. Like what's going to be the, you know what I mean? So I could just focus on my music for the rest of my life and just do
Yeah.
that. Like whatever can set me up to just do music for the rest of my life and continue what I'm doing now without having to go to work. And then maybe, I would go with that. And then a bunch of food stocked up for as long as possible. So I would.
I'm crying.
All that.
You ain't gonna buy decaf black a new microphone?
Oh shit, yo. I'm mad selfish.
Damn.
No, you're right. I'm mad selfish.
I'm like, what about everybody else?
I'm very selfish. You're right.
You still got the card though. What we doing?
All right. So if I got hours left in my day, well, that's what I'm saying. I won't prioritize the house and all that. I would do the studio time, the car, the blunt wraps, and then I would see like my family, like my dog, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews. Like, well, they have a lot of good stuff, but I would get them things that they wouldn't be able to get without this.
Okay.
For that day, and like hopefully the last few hours of that day we go and do something where we spend time together, and it's on me. It's my treat.
Aww.
Yeah, but you reminded me. Sorry, I was just thinking about
It's
myself.
okay. I'm like, yo, what about decaf black?
I'm just struggling with my car right now, so I was like, all right, yeah.
Yo, when I bring decaf black to this show, he's not even gonna mention your name.
No, you're right.
I'm playing.
No, you're right. I should give Decaf something, man. Like he's helped me out in so many situations. I'd be like, I give him like an infinite IOU. Whatever you need from me, bro, I'll give him that right now.
I'm crying.
Straight up, bro.
It's like the movie Dumb and Dumber when they found the suitcase full of IOUs. Yo, that movie's crazy. That movie's crazy.
It doesn't get old either. I didn't watch the sequels.
Nah,
I didn't want to get.
You can't sequel
I didn't
that.
want to. Yeah, I didn't.
That is such a classic. You cannot. You gotta just leave it there.
I agree.
Yeah. But anybody who's not seen that movie, any Gen Zers out there, please do yourself a favor and watch some comedy classics. Make yourself laugh. It's actually National Laugh Day today. Forgot about that.
Really?
It is National
I
Laugh
definitely
Day.
forgot about that today for a little bit.
Yeah. Do you know a joke? Do you know a joke at all?
A joke?
Yeah.
Oh, I do a bunch of stupid jokes, but like I'm not like a tell a joke kind of guy. I'm more like in the moment. I'll say something stupid.
I don't know any jokes.
I'm not good on the spot like that.
It's okay. I got told the joke today. It was kind of corny, but I was like, oh, okay. What do you call a horse
I think
that is not crazy?
That's not crazy. I'm probably not gonna guess it. I was thinking, nah, I don't know.
Stable.
Oh, there you go. I'm glad I didn't guess.
It's not corny, but I was like, oh, okay.
I have a joke. Maybe it's like, what did my college baseball coach say to one of my teammates? You're never gonna guess.
I'd rather have a bag of balls than that kid.
Oh my God, not the pedophile joke. Yo.
No, I imitate people.
Okay.
And quote.
What was
I
that,
do a lot of
Popeyes?
stuff. That's my baseball coach. I really had in
Oh.
real life.
He talked like that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No one knew what he said the whole day.
What was his
No one knew what he said.
nationality?
Ignorant? I don't know.
I'm
I
crying.
don't know.
I'm crying.
Nah, yeah, he could hit the ball farther than any of us, though. I'll give him that.
Okay,
man. He was
okay.
still nice with it.
Hey, shout out to Ghost the Great. Shout out to you, my guy. All right, let's keep this going, love. So,
Were you shouting out people on the live?
wait, give me back my card. Give me back my card. I'm like, wait a second. I was like, all right, let's give a round of applause. SC Static, 24 hours. Mina Mendoza. Yeah, I heard it. Ew. All right.
That's a good question. That's cool.
I try to ask that every time on my shows because, like, I've been forgetting a little bit, but I'm like, ooh, not today. Not today. Shout out to Nadine Blanco for making this post.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a dope coaster.
Thank you. All right, my love. So we're going to continue. We still got a couple minutes left of the interview. Let's get a little spicy.
Yeah, come on, Queen of Spice. Let's go.
Period. All right, let's go. So, I don't want to ask you nothing that's going to get you in trouble. So, I guess let's start a little chill. What's one risk you took that paid off that you could share?
I mean, I feel like I take risks, like driving with my car to do certain events, like all the time.
Okay.
Like I'm risking my life, Decaf's life, and we go do a show, and I tell him like, "Yo, watch, this is gonna be a dope show," even though like
crazy.
it was risky taking the trip and the car's wobbling. He's like, "We good, man?" I'm like, "Yeah." But I show up, and then the show goes well, and I arrive home safe, and like that was risky, but worth it. But like more specifically, I would say I do spend my money irresponsibly because I bet on myself like almost on a daily basis in small ways. And like it usually does pay off like creatively.
Okay.
But I do find myself in financial jams. I wish I had one better example to give you right now. Sorry.
It's all right. All right, we'll continue getting the spicy. All right. So, could you date someone that did not like your music?
I mean, it depends on like, do they respect me that I do it? Like, I'm cool with them not liking hip hop. I think it might be better because I'm very specific about the kind of hip hop I like. I actually was with a girl once, and she kept trying to show me the stuff she liked, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to that. This is not going to work.
Okay.
And I'm so specific about the hip hop I like. I think it'd be better off if, because honestly, like I started getting into George Harrison and like some other singers because of someone I dated, and I was like, this is better than someone that thought they knew hip hop, and they're clearly not going to know.
So it's like, I guess they were trying to alter your perspective.
Or they're just a surface level rap fan, and I'm a hip hop head.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Like, this is one thing I know. I don't know shit about it. I don't know much about anything else. So I think a girl that's not into my music could work because it's like a break from music. Because all I do is music with my time. Maybe it could be better that when I'm with her, it's not about music.
Have you ever, I guess, you know, we talked a little bit about like just different styles of like music, but I never really asked you like, I guess like how personal you can get with your music. Have you ever written a song when you were heartbroken?
Yeah.
How is that like compared to writing a song when you're not?
Well, I'm not heartbroken right now, and a lot of my stuff is like super like, I'm more confident as an MC, and I can be like a little more aggressive and like even conceptual about other topics and other people. Well, when I was hurt, I needed to write about me, and like I did on that Far From Free album. Like I wrote a lot about, I mean, I'm not gonna say I overcame suicide, but like I didn't want to wake up and be me for a little bit. And I know a lot of people can relate to that, and it goes away. Like if you like learn how to love yourself, and I'm stepping into that. Like I'm starting to realize like I like me. I like being me. And people like you like make me feel like it's cool to be me.
Aww.
So I know a lot of people that feel like they're not cool, and it's because people treat you like you're not. And like people
Fuck
still
them
try to treat
people.
me like that. And I'm like,
Yeah, no.
it's not about being cool, but it's like I'm okay with myself.
Yeah.
And if you don't like me for me, then that's on you now.
That's corny.
Like I used to feel guilty when people didn't like me. Like, what am I doing wrong?
Nope.
But like, no. And like some people I admired that would walk around and not have that insecurity. And that's something I had to work through. And writing songs with my heart broken, and even my friendships. Like I've had some bad friendships, and I show up for people when they ask. At least I used to. Maybe I don't as much anymore. But like I used to always show up and put other people and help out when I could. And like it didn't get reciprocated like the way Decaf does with me. So I appreciate Decaf because. So I think it's important to write, and I do have a lot of vulnerable, deep songs, and a lot of them aren't out yet.
Yeah.
So I want to get them out, even if it's not me anymore. Like it's the old self, and like a lot of those songs that I wrote to get through that time, I think are important. Yeah.
No,
So I do
definitely.
get deep, and I want to sing too a little bit more in my songs. I do have some melody in my hooks and stuff, but that's something I want to tap into more.
Yeah.
Because if you're speaking of songs people wouldn't expect, I did grow up with my two older sisters that listened to NSYNC. And that's like the first stuff I liked.
That's okay.
So like that's like
I like NSYNC. I like Spice Girls.
I was like 5 years old, and like I like Bye Bye Bye, you know.
Who? I'm sorry. I don't give a flying F, dog. I grew up in Patterson. Everybody was listening to Backstreet Boys. When Backstreet Boys first came out, I don't think anybody was looking at it like it was a feminine thing. I actually thought it was cool, and there was guys who actually liked it, you know. Now, you know, when they got older, that was different. But I feel like when we grew up in Patterson, you know, I remember when Backstreet Boys was like, what was that song where they dressed up like creatures? They were like Halloween creatures. It was like, everybody. I don't care. Marv, who'd you like, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Exactly. We're not ashamed of that. Decaf, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
You're not gonna answer?
Dang. He listened to 98 Degrees. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Me pasé. I'm playing.
I guess I was definitely more into NSYNC.
Oh. You got that. You got that one. He's on a different caliber. He's schooling us. Okay, I'll take that though. All right, my love. It is 8:00. Time always goes by very fast. But I think you were an amazing guest. I feel like I enjoyed just listening more about you. I feel like we always see each other on shows, and it's always just like music, fun, which is dope. But it's nice to like be able to sit down with you and banter and like have that cadence. I want to make sure that the viewers can know where to find you, love. If you could just make this time about you and put out your Instagram handle, your YouTube channels, certain events that you're going to be performing soon so that people can find you. You know, this is your time.
All right, dope. So you can find me at SC Static on Instagram. SC is in self-control, static like electricity. YouTube channel, SC Static. All my stuff is on there, including mixtapes. Like on iTunes, if I don't own the rights to the beats, like that's not going to be up there. My Bandcamp has everything as well, and there's a lot of free downloads. Take advantage of those. All the albums are on there. And then as far as upcoming events, like you can catch me at the Temple of Hip Hop in Newark, New Jersey. Actually, tomorrow they're doing an MC exhibition for females called a FemC exhibition. And there's going to be a lot of events that I'm going to be doing with the Temple of Hip Hop at Newark. And then I'm also going to be up in Albany on April 25th at Stage 1 Dispensary with my man Mr. Pigs. I got some connections up there, Shice Cronkite, Exquisite. Shout out to the Parlay Unit and the people up in Albany who I met through Decaf Black as well. And I got homies in other places that are inviting me to stuff on the fly. So you'll probably see me in other places too, like Bravery Studios invited me for the Hidden Gems, and now I'm back the next week for an interview. So I'm kind of like embracing the journey of this, and I don't know what's next, and I like that.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't saying that, but I'm just saying like I'm enjoying the journey, and I don't know where it's headed, and I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it.
A lot more coming too. A lot more music coming. Like you're gonna be like, how the hell is there more? There's always more.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Y'all heard it. All right, my friends. This is the end of our show. Thank you, everybody who was tapping in with us today. People that are new to the show, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow your girl on Instagram, Queen0X Spice. Let's network. Let's collab. Let's make things happen. Again, I will not be going live next Thursday. Your girl will be on island time. You hear me? However, do follow the Instagram because I'm going to be doing posts here and there. And yeah, hit me up. I'm still going to be consistent. I'm still going to be back. And, let's work. Let's network. Let's collaborate. Let's build this community. You feel me? Period. All right. It's your girl, Mina Mendoza. Little girl, big personality, Queen of Spice. We out of here. Ew.
Peace.